These buildings were quite significant to Jehovah's Witnesses.
The 5-building complex was sold to RFR and Kushner Companies.
Look how young he is.
Jared Kushner,
Millionaire.
CEO of Kushner Companies, is one of the new owners.
He's 25, right? I guess 32.
Obviously, I've toured, many thousands over my short career. And like I said, my whole team was very impressed with the immaculate shape in which the buildings have been kept. The maintenance that the organization has done over the years has been incredible. So we're buying some really first-rate buildings. These properties are situated really right between what they call the Brooklyn Tech Triangle. And if we can activate these properties in the right way, they have the ability to really be the heart of that triangle and to connect downtown with Dumbo, with what's happening in the Navy Yards, and really be the epicenter for all the change that is occurring in Brooklyn.
Mr. Kushner also comments on what it was like to purchase the buildings from Jehovah's Witnesses.
I say that the people I've dealt with have all been, I'd say, first and foremost, of high integrity. A handshake means something with the witnesses. It's much easier to transact with a group where there's a high level of trust. And it's always nice to see when so many people are working for a cause and really trust each other and are, very confident in what they do.
The witnesses have been moving ahead with their relocation plans.
Brooklyn will forever have a very special place in the history of our organization.
But we're going to go.
But I have to say that we're not trapped in time. We're excited as an organization, moving forward to a new location in Warwick, New York.
The witnesses officially began construction on their new headquarters on July 29, 2013. They expect to complete this project sometime in 2017. For the witnesses who still live and work in the remaining Brooklyn facilities, moving out of Brooklyn means moving forward.
We've simplified our operations, and yet we're reaching out to more people than we ever have before with our Bible-based message. Our website, jw.org, has Bible-based literature published in over 500 languages.
500 languages.
So I would say many good things are happening for Jehovah's Witnesses right now, and many new developments. And right there at the top of the list is our transition to our new world headquarters in Warwick, New York.
All right. Good job.
So that's what we do, and these videos go all over the world, of course, on jw.org. Sometimes we make special videos
We watch Power Hour.
Yeah.
And do you see that? And you see where it says Read God's Word, the Holy Bible Daily? Those are the ones that I was telling you that had to be painted over. Because we already sold those ones. And
Like pride, because it meant so much to us for decades. Even non-witnesses recognize it was now painted over after decades and decades of that sign going across the Brooklyn Bridge. He now owns these buildings, and
they can start doing what they need to do to renovate it.
Exactly.
How many years did you
stay in that building?
That's a very good question. For over 77 years, we've used it. Produced Bible literature in over 180 languages. I worked in that building many years, and you see the green trim on the buildings. And how many of you remember our green Bibles? Remember our green Bibles? We had a lot of green. We like green. I
remember those
buildings. I used to say, when I bleed, Watchtower green.
Yeah.
That just means that we have affection for it. But now it's time to move on. We can't be too sentimental with buildings. After all, Jehovah got rid of 2 temples in Israel. So if it's time to move on, it's time to move on. And where does all that money go back to? Making Bibles and Bible literature for people around the world.
Just like you all got the Bibles at the annual meeting.
Yeah.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Silver Bible.
That's right.
Yeah. Now we bleed silver.
Yeah, platinum.
So that's how much Jehovah loves us and loves his organization, to be able to sell properties. And 4 years from now, you won't be visiting us here. You'll be visiting us where? Warwick, New York. And that's where the world headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses will be. So we have a lot of work. It's right across the New Jersey border, but it's in New York. It's 1 mile across the New Jersey border. So people like to say it's upstate, which is not incorrect. However, it's actually more like North Jersey, but 1 mile into the New York side. Instead of South Jersey. Exactly right. So these kids are very smart.
He already is learning how to do the elevator.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he's really operating.
Now, John, what could you tell these young people? How long have you been at Bell?
Almost 7 years.
What did you do when you first got here?
I was in the cleaning crew. So I was mopping floors, cleaning toilets, about a year. Then I went to the night crew, so we went the 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. shift.
Wow.
Security, yeah, that was a lot of fun actually. About 20 guys in their 20s running Bethel at night. It was scary at possibility, and that's we had a good time. And then I was in the writing department, a department called Writing Pre-Press, where I was a proofreader for 3 years, and I think
What do you do down here, John?
It's unclear what I do.
He's still trying to figure it out. He does video.
We help out with video production and help out writing and checking some of the news articles.
Really good job. Everything has to be perfect copy, so it's actually ready for all kinds of readers. So
No mistakes, everything must be perfect because we want to do the best for Jehovah. That's nice, no?
So what we like to tell our young people is to learn how to read.
To read.
Especially our young boys. Boys like to play.
Yes.
Girls like to read generally. If you ever go on a beach, all the boys are playing. And the girls are doing what? Reading books.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Not really.
Not really.
He did it his second talk already on the Kingdom. Yeah, 7 years old, huh?
Fantastic. So every day you should learn to read something.
The Bible.
Good readers.
The Bible.
The Bible.
It's easy to read now.
Yes.
Easy to read, the Bible.
Good readers become good writers. It takes work. And Jehovah's organization needs writers and teachers. So you young boys especially, even if you don't like to read, learn to like it. And do it because we can use your help and you'll stay spiritually strong. And of course you girls will
So
naturally.
we're still here. When you turn 19, then maybe you all can come and visit us and maybe you can work with us here.
And when you get my height, you can have my job.
It won't be very long now.
It might be before
That'll be.
19, though.
He can come and
2 years. Look at that. Look at that, right? Wouldn't it be fun?
Almost there.
You can win
I'm
awards.
almost there.
You're almost there too. Okay, now, these awards, you can take pictures. We're going to say goodbye to you now. Look at them. These awards, why do we win them? We win awards for our videos. You see these videos?
Yes.
These awards are not from Jehovah's Witnesses. These are from other organizations. When they learn that Jehovah's Witnesses have non-blood alternatives, bloodless medicine that doesn't have diseases, organizations say, amazing video. You get an award from the Telly Award for not taking bloodless medicine. When the newspaper calls and says, you don't take blood, that's your interpretation. Well, other people think it's a good idea. We won the Telly Award. And they said, really? What year did you win it? That's very newsy. Why did you win it? What category? Can you tell me a little bit more about it? So because we win the award, then they listen to our subject about why we don't take blood. So third party or someone other than Jehovah's Witnesses says good things to us, the newspapers will listen a little bit better than if we tell them about the Bible. We're door to door and we tell them about the Bible. So we win these awards not because we brag about it, but because it gives credibility to the subject. And your parents can explain that. So, and the awards can be used for good photos. So who's ever got the cameras? Let's get some good photos. Turn around. Hold this like an award winner. We thank Jehovah. We thank his organization.